This lens, it is too good to be true. It is very budget friendly with premium features on it and also with premium image quality. So let me share with you my pictures and my findings regarding this amazing lens. So let's talk about this now. Hi there, Tudor Matescu here. I have here a lens from Yongnuo. It's a 35mm lens on an APS-C body art series on the Sony E mount, but we must tell to Yongnuo to also make this lens available for Fujifilm X mount, because this lens, it is so great, so special, and the price, it's really outstanding. I really don't know who it's beating Yongnuo glass and Yongnuo prices and Yongnuo build quality. And also again, I want to underline image quality. So nowhere from my knowledge you'll be able to get such a good deal on what you get here on these Yongnuo lenses. So this is an R series lens from Yongnuo. Let's start a little with the build quality to show you how good it's this lens, because it is good. So build quality and handling. First, the lens, it is ultra light, it is a little longer, but it's slim. So longer slim lens with 200 plus grams. So just 200 plus grams on Sony A6400. Really loving the package. It's really giving me the mojo, really loving it a lot. So perfect balancing for photography, for videography. Really a pleasure to use this combo, black and nice, so something between black matte and shiny black, something like this, because the lens, it is metal build, so fully metal build lens, weather sealed and weather resistant, and also the front element, it is weatherproof and waterproof. Also you have a rubber gasket, and the lens, it is weather sealed and weather resistant, metal built with gold plated contacts. So build quality, it is really 10 out of 10. So you have here a nice focusing ring that, yes, it's made from plastic, but I don't think this is a problem. And now you don't have any FN buttons. I would have wanted an FN button, probably yes, but it's not a deal breaker in the end, because the other lenses that you can get from Yongnuo even cheaper, but with plastic build, but very good also build quality, they have FN buttons. So anyway, this is the minimalist design for this lens, but really loving it a lot. So really loving the build quality and how it stays on Sony A6400, a pleasure to use. Now, how it is the AF of this lens in real world shooting. So I've mounted this lens on my Sony A6400, and I've decided to take this lens for some street photography pictures and some pictures in the city. And yes, the lens acted really amazing. So great AF speed, great AF accuracy on Sony in general. I don't have any problems with any lens. So great tracking, great IAF, very good IAF, and everything worked great. Really nothing to complain. I didn't miss a shot. It was fast, easy peasy, IAF, tracking, everything worked great regarding AF. Nothing to add here. So really amazing, top-notch AF. And let me underline this, silent AF. Very silent AF, so you don't hear nothing. It doesn't hunt, everything fast and easy as it should work. So everything 10 out of 10 regarding AF speed and accuracy on Sony APS-C bodies. Now let me address the very interesting part, that it's image quality. So this lens cost the standard price around $150, but on offers you can get it for $123. So anyway, the image quality for a lens like this, it is really premium. Because I've observed, yes, before looking at specs, because I'm liking to take a lens like this and use it in real life, and after this looking at specs. And I was looking at the bokeh of this lens, and I was thinking, does this lens have rounded aperture blades? I really was thinking this, because the bokeh was very smooth, buttery smooth, like a rounded aperture blade it is producing on a premium lens, because in general, premium lenses have rounded aperture blades. And this is a premium lens, but it's priced as a budget lens, I would say. So anyway, yes, I've looked on the specs, and this 35mm f1.8 has 9 rounded rounded aperture blades. So the bokeh, it is very smooth for portraiture work, for getting a nice buttery smooth bokeh-licious shot, being portraits, being street photography, being objects product photography, because also you get a nice minimum focus distance of around 0.35 meters, so 35 centimeters for everyday shooting of small objects or bigger objects, depending on what you want to do. Also, I've looked at vignetting and purple fringing and chromatic aberrations. Yes, you have some there from there, some purple fringing, some chromatic aberrations, but they are very well controlled. Also, the vignetting, it is very well controlled, even if you have some vignetting. And more than that, if you close the aperture, you'll have sun stars with 14 points. And also, I've tested some other lenses from Yongnuo that they are offering this effect. And yes, the effect, it's very nice. And also you have some flare, but very well controlled. So the coatings are very good because you get rich colors, very contrasty black and white files. So very interesting. I was able to observe that when I was converting my raw files to black and white files, I didn't have to do any editing. So very interesting. The picture from a raw file to black and white file, it was looking very good for my eyes. So I didn't need to add contrast, I didn't need to add sharpness, I didn't need to work with the highlights or with the whites. The files in black and white and also in color, very good. So this lens, it is rendering outstanding image quality, very good pop, very good micro contrast, but also I would add very good sharpness. So you get very good sharpness even from f1.8. So the lens, it is ultra sharp, plus adding the melted bokeh-licious background that you can get from that f1.8 aperture. So being night photography, daylight photography, you'll get amazing sharp shots. And again, not just sharp, because how I've said, a budget lens can be sharp and some other lenses can be sharp, but you get the background very nice melted and smoothly melted, like a Leica lens. Those highlights aren't harsh, you don't get harsh edges in the highlights that are distracting from the subject. So again, I was able to observe this before looking at the specs. Other than that, what can I say? Great outstanding image quality, pro image quality in a body and lens like this. So I would not say that I'm hyped regarding the price because it is small and you get such great image quality. I'm hyped that a lens that it's very light, even if it is a little longer, but it's slim and it's balancing very nice, is giving you such great image quality. So this is why I'm hyped. In general, pro lenses are big, fat and heavy. Big, fat and heavy. This is slim and nice with amazing top-notch image quality. So yes, this is why I'm very pumped regarding this lens. By the way, to take better pictures is not about the gear, even if a lens like this can help. And of course a lens like this can help because it is so budget friendly. But what it will help you take better pictures, it is to understand light, to understand composition, to understand the moment and to know how to position yourself and to know how to take the picture. So if you want to become a better photographer, why not subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my TM Photography Academy. There you learn lots of tips and tricks on how to take better pictures, and also you'll have access to lots of training videos and lots of presets that I'll add there that will improve the image quality indifferently of what camera system you are using. So for who it is this lens? Now, I'm not a videographer, but I understand that the focus bracing, it is very well controlled and the focus was very good. So also if you are a videographer and you want to make some nice videos, you'll get very nice cinematic videos, I would say, having in mind the image quality that I was able to see in my pictures. So great again, amazing image quality, jaw-dropping, I would say, for the price, size and weight of this lens. And more than that, you have an USB-C, so you can update the lens if it's needed on the Sony system. But I do feel that this lens, it's a great choice for anyone that wants a great everyday lens in this field of view, so around 50mm field of view. Great for portraiture work, great for documentary photography, great for detailed shots. So this lens has no flaws regarding price, size and what you get. And I would say that it's for everybody because it's a nifty 50 in the end, and a powerful nifty 50. Very, very important. A powerful nifty 50. We are not talking about a squeaking nifty 50. We are not talking about an ugly looking nifty 50 regarding images, regarding size, regarding weight, regarding that digital sharpness. No, the image quality, it is really 10 out of 10. This is why I'm saying I want this lens also on the Fujifilm system. The images are really, really outstanding, really outstanding. So in conclusion, price, size, weight and images that you can get with this lens. So again, the listed price, it is under $150, and at offers you can find this lens at $123, just looking now on Yongnuo site. Very, very important. $125 for a pro lens. It is called an art lens, but I would like to call this lens a pro lens. Why? 9 aperture blades, metal build, weather sealed, weather resistant, also the front element waterproof, very light, again with image quality that in general you get from fat, big lenses. The only downside is that you don't have an aperture ring and also some FN buttons. Do we need those? It really depends on what you do. On my Sony A6400, I don't need this because in general a Sony system, it is focusing very fast and I can change the aperture and my lens settings very fast from the wheels and buttons from my Sony A6400 camera. The number one feature of this lens, I would say, are the 9 rounded aperture blades that are offering you again buttery smooth, bokeh-licious shots, colors, vivid, contrasty, good black and white tones, amazing sharpness, plus again the star effect that you'll get when you'll close the aperture. So it's a no-brainer at this price. At this price in general, you will find lenses that have lots of compromises regarding build quality, image quality, with some quirks from there and there. Again, a lens like this, I would definitely price it at least $300. At least $300. Let's be serious. You get $100 image quality and AF speed and rounded aperture blades in a lens like this with great glass. So again, I'm a big fan of Yongnuo glass. So short conclusion, this lens definitely worth the money. It's a great lens. It's a pleasure to shoot, and the price, it's a no-brainer. You don't lose anything buying this lens. You have no compromises, zero compromises regarding image quality, build quality, ergonomics, and what you have on this lens. So totally recommending this lens. Please use my links from the comments and description if you want to get this lens from Amazon. You'll really enjoy this lens if you are a Sony user. What I do hope to see in the future, it is this lens on the Fujifilm X mount. So I'm totally recommending this lens. Again, use my links from the comments and description. And what is free, it is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give it a thumbs up to this video. Leave me your comments. And what is helping this channel to grow, it is to watch my next videos. Thank you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.